Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. Last time, we finished up our business with Burns Flipper. We have an ID coming, but unfortunately, in the middle of the night, we kind of transport ourselves back to Arcadia. That's awkward. We are in our underwear. What the? Hello? Well, you're an interesting creature.
What a strange creature.
Well, I think that's like, besides that flute playing thing that we saw like briefly, I think this is the first like otherworldly creature that we've seen.
Thank you, April Ryan.
Oh, and he knows who we are.
What?
There is no time here, but there soon will be time for you and I. Time enough to be sure. You are speaking to me, April Ryan. We have spoken.
I don't understand what you're... And how do you know my name? Who are you?
Have we not met yet? I was sorry, then, for confusing you. I will be Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Marcuria for a time.
I think I would have remembered you if we'd met. Who told you my name?
You did. You are saying your name to me, April Ryan. In this moment, you tell me your name. You question why I know your name, and you speak to me the blessings of the balance for my long journey home.
Sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about.
It is difficult for us too, April Ryan, to understand you. We, the Venar, are not perceiving time like your people. In this moment we are everywhere. In this moment we are nowhere. But there is a veil. Beyond this veil we are not seeing, but you have. You will be seeing. You are seeing.
What veil?
The veil created in chaos, by chaos, with chaos. It is a dark presence in our future, yes, future. A dark veil which hides the things that have been and will be.
What's all this got to do with me?
It was late. You were tired. We have talked in the morning when you come to visit me. Now you understand everything. Thank you, April Ryan. The blessings of the balance to you too.
Did you just invite me to your home?
I will. I did. I invite you to my home, April Ryan. My home was in the Marcuria City Green, and you will find it. In the morning, before chaos came. I am explaining everything, and you understood.
It seems I've already accepted your invitation, so I guess I don't have a choice.
That is what you said. Good night. You will sleep well.
This is actually one of my favorite characters in the game, as creepy looking as he is. This is Abnaxus. He is part of a race that, as he said, does not perceive time as we do. They perceive time as a whole, rather than a sequence of moments, past, present, and future. That being
I really
said,
am getting tired. I should find somewhere comfortable to sit down, rest my legs for a few minutes.
Alright, a second. But yeah, that's such an interesting concept just to think about. And you have to wonder, how do they take actions if where they are now is only a single moment of where they are altogether? I don't even know how to explain it. But you notice he gets his tenses all... I don't want to say mixed up, but for him they're not mixed up. He just, his tenses are all over the place, I'll just say that. Oh, not... Oh, this conversation. Why did I never notice this? But yeah, you can look back at the conversations. Wow. Alright. So let's see. I've seen a lot of strange invitation. I've seen a lot of strange invitations in my life. That V is really weird. Only a month ago, somebody, I didn't even know the guy particularly well, invited me to his suicide party with a cheerful card reading Steve's Last Hurrah. Been invited to a wedding between a 99-year-old terminally ill woman and a highway construction automaton. I've been invited to his senior prom by my best friend's father. But I think tonight brought the strangest invitation of them all. This is the first time I've accepted an invitation before being asked, by a creature whose grasp of grammar ranges from poor to non-existent, and not realizing I did until after the fact. Unlike the invitations mentioned above, however, I'll probably honor this one. Strange or not, he may be able to answer some of my questions. So yeah, interesting guy. Guess we'll have to remember that.
That looks like a really, really comfortable chair.
Well, let's get comfortable then. Yeah, April needs her sleep. She had a long day yesterday. And I know we're not in our own bed, but we need something. But me, I can never sleep like that. I can't sleep sitting up. Especially not like that. That looks like you would just be sore. What the? That was weird. That was Cortez, I'm assuming.
Wake up, child.
Sorry, I guess I fell asleep. What time is it?
It is morning. We need to clean before we open for breakfast, so I had to wake you.
I slept right through the party?
It seems so. You did not stir even when everyone was leaving.
Oh well, I feel pretty good considering.
You look a little pale, but it's nothing a good porridge won't fix.
Oh, she's a nice lady. Yay, food. Kind of makes me hungry. Actually, was hungry before I recorded this, but decided to wait before I,
Assorted bottles and spices and herbs.
Because if I eat before recording, then my throat gets all gunky.
It's the innkeeper. She looks busy.
Of course.
Not to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment.
Hey. She's being nice to you. Oh well, let's, go check out what she's doing, I guess. Or... Oh.
They look empty, and after last night's shindig, that's no wonder.
Let's see.
Nothing but ashes left of the fire now. It was pretty comfy to sleep in. I'm a little stiff, but that's only to be expected, I guess.
Yeah, what are we going to do about clothes is the thing. Because we are still here in Arcadia.
Back rooms are both empty.
So do we just wait for her, or...
Do you intend to walk about in that outfit, child? It is day. It would not be proper.
It's all I have.
Come. We will find something more suited to a young lady about the city.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so you just have to try to exit. This is kind of like Final Fantasy X there.
How do I look?
Well, it'll have to do for now. You do not have the most womanly of forms, but I'm certain you will fill out in time. With the right diet.
Not
Thanks.
like you.
Thank you for the clothes, for everything.
You will have time aplenty to thank me while you are cleaning plates and cutlery, child.
I'm sorry. Work?
Those clothes do not come free, child, nor does a night spent sleeping before the fire. I'm not asking much, only for a helping hand in cleaning.
And that is perfectly fair. You definitely, yeah, you don't want to be rude to her. Geez, she's giving you clothes. She let you sleep there. She's looks like she's gonna give you food too. Definitely say yes to this. You know, you don't. I know most people in my generation would be like, no, but she needed it, so she should just get it for free. But no, work for it.
All right. Tell me where to start.
You can start carrying in the mugs from the back room.
Luckily, you don't actually have to do any of this. April just does it herself.
You did good work for me today, child. More than was required. Here you are. Some coin to help you out.
See, honest work is good stuff.
And keep the clothes. You seem to have grown into them already.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh well, so, alright. Done some work, made some money, got clothes which are look pretty much like a palette swap of what we were wearing already. Or what we were wearing in Stark, at least.
I wonder if she's caught anything today. Square jaw and broad shoulders. A real farm boy. Quite a sexy one, too.
Okay, April.
That's a funny-looking animal.
Aw, look at it. It's like a turtle camel.
Good beast. His hide feels like a turtle's, but softer. Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
Oh, well. Anyway, let's go into the city. Maybe, oh wow, there's a lot more places available to us. Let's see, so that's Brian Westhouse Place, the Journeyman Inn, Marketplace, the City Green, that's where Abnax... Alright, that's where Abnaxis is. We have the Arbor here. But let's go to the Marketplace. Oh, and there's one thing we need to do. We kind of were doing a job for the map merchant. And for some reason, April was carrying all the stuff in her underwear. Don't ask me how, because that's not an answer I would like to contemplate on or give. But we have the delivery list that's been signed. Let's give it over.
Hey, you! What's going on? Why didn't you deliver any maps yesterday?
I wasn't around. Sorry.
Well, there are more maps to be delivered, and my customers are getting very impatient. Did you deliver the map to the Rolling Man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see his signature, and I'll give you your next delivery.
I'm going to guess that if you didn't, then you can actually go back to him. But I think you like have to anyway, so...
Here's your next delivery, a map of the Northlands to a Tun Lyak staying at the Journeyman Inn. And be quick about it. She's been waiting since the day before yesterday.
Oh, hey, that's the one we were talking to, I think. Alright. So we can still do jobs and get money. But first, let's talk to, oh, what's his face? We'll find out in a second. Ah, Vestrum Tobias. Kept wanting to say pasture, but I was like, no, that's not going to work here. This is a Vestrum.
Good morning, Tobias.
Why, it's April, my friend from Stark. Have you come to visit us again?
So it appears. I didn't exactly come here by choice this time, though.
Oh? How so, if I may ask?
In a weird and twisted way, it's nothing out of what's become the substitute for ordinary in my life. One second I was in my room in Newport. The next, I was in a dark alley in Arcadia.
You must have opened a shift while you were sleeping. Good. This means you are learning to harness your magic.
Yeah, I guess, except I don't think I'll be able to get back home again. And this time my mentor, Cortez, has no idea that I'm here.
Not good news.
Ah, but I'm sure you will find a way to channel and control your power soon. In the meantime, is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, there's plenty you can do for me.
I need help getting back home.
Unfortunately, I'm in no better state today to help you shift than I was the day before yesterday. You are the one with the talent, and so you must learn to use that talent.
I need to locate the disc that unlocks the Guardian's tower.
The disc that is the key? Yes, it is needed. It might even restore balance, provided the new Guardian accompanies it to the tower, of course. But you wish to find the disc yourself?
I have to. Cliché or not, it's our only hope.
You do this often, then? You know, save worlds?
It's an expression. Heroism in my world is more of a cliché than anything else.
I do not understand. But then I am merely a servant of the balance, while you are more. But yes, the disc. As I told you once before, when the Earth was divided, and the realm of the Guardian created, a disc was forged in the Well of Making. The disc was to serve two purposes: as a key to the Tower of Balance should it become necessary to enter it in the Guardian's absence, and as a replacement for the disc that is already in the tower should it be broken. The tower is now abandoned and locked, and the old disc shattered. I do think the time is right for the second disc to be brought forward and used.
Where is the disc now?
At first, more than 12,000 years ago, it was kept in the open, at the Sentinel Enclave outside Marcuria. However, when thieves attempted to make away with the disc, it was taken away.
I feel like we've heard that before.
Why?
So that the 4 parts of the disc could be divided amongst 4 of the magical people of Arcadia. People who would have nothing to gain from the balance being compromised.
Well, where are they?
What people were the disc divided amongst?
This I cannot tell you. I am not sure anyone remembers now. But it would be in the scriptures, I am certain.
What scriptures?
The scriptures of the balance. There are 13 of them. 13 is a strong number, rich in tradition, and... Did you know the Ireed High Council consists of 13 ministers? No, of course you don't. 13 was also the number of the fathers who begat the Sentinel, and who built the Tower of Balance.
Interesting.
Where can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Pay a visit to the Sentinel Enclave, located outside the city to the east. The great library of the Enclave contains every book ever written by an Arcadian minstrel, and most others as well. Speak with Minstrom Yerin, the keeper of books. Tell him I sent you.
Alright, so, something new for our diary.
I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
There is one. You are right in that, but where, I would not venture to guess. In the past, when the time came for the Guardian to step down and another to take his or her place, the Guardian opened a gateway wherever it was needed. A Guardian, still in full control of the balance, can invite anyone in, and let anyone out. But with the Guardian gone, the only way in would be the point where the divide was first created, where the tower was built.
Isn't that location written down somewhere?
Remember that this was done on the old Earth before the divide. After the divide, after the creation of Stark and Arcadia, places were shifted about. This entrance may not even be on the ground anymore.
What do you mean?
It could be up there, in the sky, or far below us, through the crust of the Earth into the molten depths below. I cannot say, and I do not know anyone who could.
Isn't there any way to locate the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
Perhaps with careful investigation of the old texts. histories of Arcadia, of the Divide, the scriptures. I do not know, April, but it cannot hurt to look. Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
So we have more reason to go there.
I need to locate the 2 dragons that reside in Arcadia.
The Drykin?
What's the difference?
Dragons is a word from your world. The kin are not what they have become in your legends and fairy tales.
But they're real, aren't they?
Oh, as real as you and me, April. And old. They have been here since before our time. As you probably remember, the kin were instrumental in the Divide, saving mankind from a terrible end. But I know so little. Only what I can remember from my studies when I was a minstrom at the Enclave.
How can I get more information on the Drykin?
Let me guess.
Books, daughter, books. The wisdom of the ages. There is one tome you should study, called The Secrets of the Drykin, by Minstrom Elniak. It is old but informative, and it captures the imagination.
Where can I find this book?
Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
So we've got a ton of books to read. Love it.
Thank you, Tobias.
Good to know I could help you, April.
And before we end it off, let's see what April has to say. Monday. I have no concept of what the Arcadian or Mercurian calendar is like, but at home it would be July 31st. Come to think of it, what year is it here? Anyways, that's not really the reason I'm writing an entry in my diary. Tobias told me about a library where I may be able to find some answers. The library is at the Sentinel Enclave, just outside of town. But I'm supposed to speak with a minstrom named Yeren. He's the keeper of the books or something like that, which probably translates into the equivalent of a librarian. So we've got a lot to do next time. We've got a map to deliver. We've got an invitation from Abnaxis, the weird time creature. And we also have a library to go study up on our Arcadian lore and stuff on the balance, that we may find answers in order to restore the balance and save the 2 worlds. What will we do next time? Well, you just got to find out in the next episode of Let's Play The Longest Journey. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.